Hi, all, and welcome to this week's Kickoff Labs live marketing chats. My name is Izzy Polman. I work here in marketing at KickoffLabs.com. So I'm a marketing specialist and educational guru. For the past 2 years, I've been helping our customers on a daily basis get the most from our platform and reach their marketing goals. So we're going to give everybody a few more minutes just to sign into the chat and to go ahead and start watching this video. So give me a couple minutes and I'll go ahead and start this presentation. Okay, so I've went ahead and notified everybody in the chat that we've went ahead and started this broadcast. You may need to reload the page to actually get it to work. So just letting everybody know. And also there's a quality setting within the actual video. So if the video looks a little bit blurry, usually it starts off a little bit blurry, but it gets a lot better within a few moments of just watching the actual video. But there is a little quality button, which I believe it's a gear icon that you can choose just in case the quality does not improve. You will be able to change the actual quality icon there. So I'm going to start sharing my screen. And I'm just going to do a short little intro, and we'll go ahead and start with the rest of the presentation. So, one sec. I'm getting my screen share ready. It looks as if it's not working 100% how it's supposed to. This was another issue that we were having a couple days ago, but no problem. I'll go ahead and share it anyways. Alrighty, so you should be seeing my screen here. So it's getting started with Kickoff Labs. It's our little presentation. It's in its raw form. Do apologize for that. Like I said, sometimes Google has some issues, so no worries. So today we're going to be doing our getting started. We do offer a ton of features and tools for you to actually do a lot better marketing, to make your campaigns easier, and to make your subscriber lists easier to use. So we're going to be talking a lot about certain things about the platform. I'll be talking about landing page and campaign best practices. And also, if you have any questions along the way, please let us know via the chat box. That's basically what it's for. It's so we can all interact together. And if you have any questions along the way, leave them in the chat box, and I'll do my best to answer those. I'm going to be within our actual application for most of the time, but like I said, I'll be jumping into the question box just to make sure that I'm answering anybody's questions in case they have any. So that's me. I'm Izzy Palmer. I'm a marketing specialist and educational guru here at Kickoff Labs. And yeah, I mean, I've helped many, many, many customers. It's probably in the thousands now, get the most from Kickoff Labs and reach their marketing goals. And it's always a lot of fun helping customers succeed, because really that's what it's about, helping each other build better businesses. So that's what I love. As I mentioned, I do have a lot to talk about, but I'd love to tailor my advice to your business. So go ahead and send any questions that you have along the way. And I said, I'll do my best to answer them. Okay, so let me go ahead and start sharing my other screen here. All right, cool. So I'm seeing that we have some people with us live in the chat. Mark, thanks for joining us. Aaron, we have guest 2388, which is cool. Nikki, thank you again for joining us. So let me go ahead and share my other screen. So I'm going to be jumping into a different screen. I'm going to be jumping into the actual Kickoff Labs application screen. Okay, so hopefully everybody should be seeing what says Well, actually, it's my Kickoff Labs dashboard. So if you all can actually confirm in the chat and say, hey, yeah, actually we're seeing that, no problems, just to make sure I'm not talking over something that doesn't make any sense. So you should be seeing the Kickoff Labs campaign screen. The first one is this viral demo campaign. Then it says Jeffrey's demo campaign. Please let me know in the chat. Say yes, we could see it. If no one answers, I'll go ahead and assume that yes, we're seeing that. Okay, so this is our Kickoff Labs dashboard. Cool. So I'm going to talk about real quick what Kickoff Labs does, just in case you don't know. So we're the easiest way to get customers with a viral campaign that you can set up yourself in minutes. We simplify advanced lead generation techniques to help you get more out of every marketing effort. Our startups include actually, I'm sorry, our customers include startups, marketers, digital agencies, and e-commerce sites. And yes, they use Kickoff Labs to build excitement with launch campaigns for new products. I'm going to go ahead and demo a couple pages. So let's take a look at some pages here. And they use them to grow their existing audiences. People use them to run viral contests and giveaways, to engage their audiences and to get that viral boost, just to get a lot more audience to sell to, basically. So I'm taking a look at a couple customer pages. They use them to collect email addresses in exchange for an opt-in bribe, a digital download, a coupon, or a kind of reward. So I'll go ahead and sign up here. This is one of our customer pages. It's what we call the peanut butter page, one of our favorite ones. And one of the cool things that this cool looking thank you page is now available to you guys within the actual application. So if you wanted to use this more gamified, like a competition page, you can definitely do that. People also use this to grow their fan list. Before they're launching a Kickstarter campaign, they use this to collect signups at an event or in store. This is like a Christmas giveaway that another customer set up. This is, I believe, this is a custom page, but it's still a nice looking page. Very basic, very actionable. So get 3 extra friends by sharing. Boom. Take a look at another quick page, another customer page. Nice. So you kind of get the idea of how easy it is to like build these kind of campaigns. Well, actually, you actually don't see how easy it is yet, but you're seeing that you could build these actual campaigns, and we're going to be going through those. You're probably noticing that people could be rewarded for like 3 friends, 20 friends, and you're seeing this like funny little number here. What is that little number there? Well, that's what really makes us special. Is we're actually combining all our features, which are landing pages, exit intent widgets, automated email replies, insightful reporting. We combine that with a viral boost that our most successful customers would consider their secret audience building engine. Our viral boost is a proven combination of social sharing, social referrals, and incentive rewards that result in an average 35% conversion lift for your campaigns. Now, these come included on all landing pages, so there's nothing that you need to set up. Social referral tracking and all that good stuff comes included automatically on all our landing pages, opt-in forms, and thank you pages. So with Kickoff Labs, you're not going to need to duct tape together all kinds of platforms just to get this kind of like virality. It's quick and easy with our platform. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how quick and easy it is. So I'm going to start by building a sign up landing page. I'm going to build a viral thank you page, and I'm going to fill out a couple autoresponders. And I'm going to be doing a couple other things along the way. But like I said, I want to tailor my presentation to you, well, to your business specifically. So I will be occasionally looking into the chat. So cool. Thanks, Mark and Nikki. I saw that you guys were confirming me a while ago. But let's close off these pages. Another very simple page. Let me show you kind of what it looks like. Cool. Alrighty. So let's start building something that's kind of similar to this, where we can get a sign up page. People are redirected to a dedicated thank you page, and they get the chance to share and earn rewards afterwards. So when you first log into Kickoff Labs, you're going to be prompted to create your new campaign. I already have several campaigns created, but let's go ahead and create a new one. Each campaign is centered around one customer list and the tools that you're going to use to build, measure, and grow that list. So each and there's a lot that you could do within each campaign, but the first thing that I probably want to do is start collecting leads. So I'll go ahead and click the Start Collecting Leads button. And in this example, I'm going to start by creating and editing a landing page. So it's going to be a sign up landing page. But let's take a quick minute to review the other lead generation options that you have available. You have exit intent widgets that'll pop up a form before your visitors attempt to leave the page. So you've probably seen those where they will kind of, actually, sorry about that, where they'll pop up over here if like someone tries to scroll away from the page or try to close their actual browser window. Our any form script, this is extremely powerful. This can be used to connect any existing landing page design to Kickoff Labs, even ones that aren't created within our platform. So you could use your own custom HTML. You could use some of the more popular landing page builders. Like, let's say you've gone through our templates, you're not crazy about them, but you like one of Unbounce's templates. Hey, guess what? Unbounce doesn't have that virality. They have the great templates, but you can bring in Unbounce's great templates and use our any form to make it even more viral, and you're going to get a lot more signups just by using our any form tool on, like I said, your HTML page or any other or any of the other landing page builders. Alrighty. Our pop-up link form and embeddable widgets. These can be used to create sign-up forms on your existing website or blog. And we have a lot of new options that really we haven't been promoting too much lately, but I just want to be sure that you see that you have a lot more tools and forms available for you. So just in case you have an existing site or you have a buddy that's going to let you promote on their existing site, well, you can put like one of those cool horizontal forms, like a little pop-up form corner, the corner pop-up form here. We have a nice bottom form. Let me show you actually kind of what it looks like. One of our newer forms as well. So you're seeing just a nice big form here. So yeah, lots of stuff that you could do. Sorry, I clicked it a little 2 times. But just so you know that you do have a lot of tools available for you. So I do recommend that you kind of explore your dashboard and see all that you can do. And let me go back here. And finally, we have those thank you pages, which I'm going to be talking about these special dedicated thank you pages a little bit later, but they're here at the bottom and they're extremely powerful. But regardless of which option you choose, they all have the same built-in viral boost. And so basically what that means, you don't really need to do anything to set up like the social referral tracking and all the other cool features that come with Kickoff Labs landing pages and thank you pages and forms. So choosing your landing page could not be any simpler. There's a large collection of landing page templates to choose from. You could click the demo button at any time, and this will open a preview of the actual theme. So it's pretty easy to actually find the best template for your business. Like I said, if you're not crazy about any of these templates, you can still use our any form tool to transform just about any template into a viral one. So I'm going to use one of my favorite ones, which is actually, I have one of my new favorite ones. Here we go. Alrighty, so now that I've created a landing page, I want to click edit page, and this will give me access to the designer where I can start customizing the page. And once inside the actual designer, I can change the copy directly just by clicking over whatever I want to update. My amazing business is coming. Righty, and I could change the format right away. Okay, cool. So you can see how quick and easy it is to make those changes. The tabs to your left, these help with page design and with navigation. So you're going to find theme specific options inside of the general tab. From well, actually, and like I said, I could change like the actual text, and I could update the font if I really wanted to, like font size. Oops, way too small. Cool. And from the design tab, this is where I can actually change the font styles, the page colors, everything that will help me actually match my brand. And from within the designer, this is where you're actually going to build a custom form. You see here that I'm asking for their first name, last name, and email address. Let's say I just want to get rid of last name, or like maybe even update, put a different field in there. I could click the form tab right here to the left hand side, and you could use our own default values when you're creating like a form, for example, or you can create your own custom forms. You can also drag and drop fields. Let's say I wanted to put email first for some reason. I can do that. But in this case, I want to get rid of the last name, so I'll just go ahead and click that out. And you see that it gets automatically updated. So very cool. The call to action is also updated from the form tab. So I'll say, instead of sign up now, I'll say sign up today. Okay. And so what happens when someone signs up on your landing page? So let's say this is already complete. I've already done some like adding to it. I can actually test the sign up within the actual designer. So I'll go ahead and click today. All right. So this is basically what it would look like. This is a built-in thank you message, and this comes built in into every Kickoff Labs theme. So there's nothing that you need to do. If this is all you really wanted to do, just get a great landing page up quick and easily, and have it be a viral landing page. You pretty much, I mean, you're set. That's all you really need to do. I can also actually choose to redirect leads to another page after they sign up. Oh, actually, this thank you message can be customized. So from the thanks tab, you can actually click the thank you message and update this, or you can actually redirect them to, like I said, to a custom URL or to a custom thank you page. Well, to a dedicated thank you page. Right now, it's not going to pop up because I need to have one created. But once I had one created, I would see that option here. The on exit tab lets you add a bounce exit intent widget to any Kickoff Labs landing page. So it's very easy to do. Once again, since I don't have one created, I don't see the option, but once it was created, it would be very easy to do. For the best sharing experience, we highly recommend that you thoroughly fill out all of this meta, the meta and social share information. So this is going to be like all the stuff that gets shared on Facebook, for example, the Facebook title, the Facebook image, all that good stuff. So be sure to fill out all this information, put in the favicon image, all that stuff. Cool. So once I'm done actually customizing the page, I can click save to save a draft. Let's say I'm not ready to actually publish this to the world, or I can go ahead and click publish. In this case, I'll go ahead and click publish to publish this live to the internet. Alrighty, so Kickoff Labs is going to generate me a unique URL that I can start sharing and I can start promoting. So that means that this page is already ready to start. Well, is ready to start collecting signups. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Here's my cool looking page. Not really customized at all, but I'll go ahead and sign up. Cool. So I mean, it's just a basic page, but it's already set up to start collecting leads, and it already has its own URL. In case I wanted to change this URL, I can do so from the custom domains tab. I can add in my own custom domain name. Once you've added that domain, that will become available in the landing page publish screen. So you'll see it here. And at any time, you can also publish to Facebook as a Facebook tab. You can publish to WordPress. You could download the page to upload to your own server. So there's a lot of options for you to basically collect leads almost anywhere you want to. But let's go ahead and well, you saw the actual sign up page. I want to go ahead and make sure that people get an automatic reply after they sign up. So that's an automatic email, let's say like a welcome thank you email that'll get sent out to deliver an incentive to new leads. So let's say I wanted to deliver like an ebook to people after they signed up. I can do that from the emails drop down. Okay. So from the emails drop down, I would click the automatic email reply. And just so you're aware, campaigns come with its own set of automatic email replies, as well as other viral incentive emails. The automatic reply, this one goes out immediately after someone signs up. And I can actually include custom images. I can include digital downloads and a lot more cool stuff. So let me show you kind of how quickly I can customize this page. Actually, this email. So I wanted to get this here, line it center. And let's say I wanted to tell people, okay, so thanks for signing up. Here's your free download. Would I include that download? How would I include that download in the actual email? There's a little button that says insert file. So I'll click the file button. And let's say I want to send them that free guide. So cool. So that's already linked in. And there's really not much more that I need to do. Oh, actually, let me show you what these cool things are. These are actually email tokens. So email tokens can include dynamic custom information about your leads, their referrals, and their influence. So this lets you provide your leads with social share links, report on how many leads they brought into your campaign, or include information that's based on any questions that you asked on your form. So if you'll scroll down, you'll see these tokens that I can just copy and paste into my actual email, and it'll be dynamically generated. So let's say I wanted to use their first name. Cool. So I'll say, because if you recall, I was collecting that first name. So actually, that's the last name. Alrighty. So I'll say, hey, person. And this one, actually, when it gets sent out, it'll say, hey, Izzy, thanks for signing up. Or like, hey, customer name, whatever the person uses in that customer name. Just in case they leave it blank, it'll come out blank, just so you're aware. You add a dedicated subdomain for landing page. All right, I'm actually checking the questions that we have in the chat box, and Mark is asking if you can add a dedicated subdomain for landing page. Yes, actually, yes, you can. You can definitely, you can use either subdomains, or you could use a www domain. You know, you could use launch.yourdomain.com, or you can use promo.yourdomain.com, and you can also publish the paths. So let's say I added a subdomain, promo.mydomain.com. Okay, so I added that. I can publish to that domain or that to that URL /thank you or /sign up, or basically we give you a lot of options for publishing to your own subdomain or normal domain. Basically, can you add additional pages such as an about us? Guest 2388 wants to know, yes, technically you can add additional pages. Really, I mean, we're not the best kind of platform for building like a complete website. However, if you really needed to, yes, you can add additional pages. So let me quickly show you, I guess. It might be a little bit tricky because some of these pages, I mean, most of these pages have forms, but But if I really wanted to, I can like jump in. Let me grab that same theme that I grabbed a little bit earlier. You can send an email to support@kickofflabs.com, and we should be able to help remove forms from the page. So looking at the rest of the page, I mean, it looks like a pretty basic page. So we could probably like censor some of this content just so you can use it as an about us page. Like I said, it's not like highly recommended, but yes, technically you can do that. And also for the viral campaign, are we able to trace the email addresses to the referrer? Yes, you are. I'm going to show you exactly how we can track who is sharing with who. And actually, I'm going to just move my demo just a little bit. So we're going to look at a different campaign, one that has more leads, so you can see a little bit more about the actual viral referral tracking. So let me show you this other one, which is one of our demo campaigns. And actually, what I think is kind of fun, I'll go ahead and share my unique referral link. So I think I'm somewhere around there. Here I am. Okay. Now I'm going to share one with my unique referral link. Okay, so this is my unique share link. So you guys would rock if you all could sign up this link. So that's actually going to take you to a sign up page where hopefully if you do sign up, I will get credit for those referrals. But I don't necessarily need to wait for that to happen. We have a few other people in here that can show that. So once you actually start like collecting leads, once you have your campaign published, I have a whole bunch of pages here, so don't be overwhelmed. Like, oh my gosh, there's just so much stuff. Usually, you're gonna have just like one sign up page, maybe a thank you page, maybe a form, maybe a bounce text and intent widget, and that's probably about it. But once you have your complete campaign built, and people are sharing and people are signing up, you can view leads from the view lead button at the very top. And actually, I can sort the leads by the people who have the most referrals. So I'll click the sorting by dropdown, and I'll click the direct referrals, and I can see, awesome. So you guys have been signing up. Woohoo! Thank you very much, everybody. Because actually, a little while ago, I had just one sign up. So I'm actually now competing with Beatsy Boys. So I could see that Beatsy Boys and I have 3 referrals, and I can actually see who I've actually referred by clicking View Card. And this will give me a whole bunch of information. Actually, let me click into Beatsy Boys because this is a lot better because we block our own personal information. But you could see that that I'm seeing that the guy's name is Beatsy Boys. I have his social profile, his Twitter link, his Facebook link, LinkedIn. I know that he's a male from Finland. I know that he's a founder at CEO at Beatsy. How the heck did I get all this information? Was I asking for this information on my form? No, actually, you saw that I was actually just asking only for an email address. This is the same form that those people signed up on. But what Kickoff Labs does, it pulls in what we call our magic contact data, which is additional publicly available social and demographic information about your leads. This is really going to help you learn a lot more about your leads, learn who's actually buying from you, learn who's your ideal customer segment, who's your ideal customer target, who you should be targeting in paid in PPC, like pay-per-click campaigns, for example. So I just wanted to quickly show you that one of the really cool features that I love of Kickoff Labs. But if I wanted to trace exactly who that person has referred, you saw that I clicked into his lead card. So I'll click View Card, and I scroll down and I see that, okay, so he referred Ansi, and he referred the contact at Beatsy, and he referred Michael Vall. So that's basically how I could see that. I can actually export my leads at any time, and I'll see a spreadsheet with all that information, a whole bunch of additional information too. But you could basically say, okay, well, I can see into this guy who was actually referred by Beatsy Boys, and it'll say that here within the actual card. Oh, referred by Beatsy Boys, and I could see his card, and I'll see who referred who. So it's very easy to actually see that, and they can actually see this information too. So let's say I wanted to share with Beatsy Boys how many people he has signed up to our campaign. That's what thank you pages are for. So let me show you real quick. So let's say I wanted to send Beatsy Boys back to this page where he could see how many people he signed up. You're not gonna have to do this. Like, I'm actually writing in the code, but this is automatically generated for you guys. But you can see, okay, cool. So let's say I was Beatsy Boys coming back to this page. I could come back whenever I want to and check my progress and say, oh, okay, so far I've had 3 friends invited. All right, yes, I will keep checking. Hopefully I'll reach the 15 level. Basically I'll keep sharing, and hopefully I'll reach that 15 level. So very, very powerful to like drive people back to either sign up pages or thank you pages, so they could check on their progress, so they could see how many people they preferred, and so they can keep sharing basically. So very cool. Let's see if there's any additional questions. Okay, so Erin has a question. They're mentioning that they have a page that is their only presence right now up until they launch the website. Okay, do you recommend for us to optimize that page for search? How to add a robot's text? Look about me, similar to word page landing page methods. All right, well, actually within Kickoff Labs, you can add your own like page title and meta information, which you can use to give information to search engines, so like Google, to Bing, Yahoo, all those. Now, actually, I would do that from the page designer. So you saw that I clicked edit page, and from the settings tab, this is basically where you would fill that out. So it's the page title, meta description. So the meta description provides a concise explanation content for search engines. So you're gonna add the information here, and you're actually asking, should you worry about like about optimizing for search? I mean, it's a very early strategy. If you plan on having your launch page up for about 6 months, yeah, I mean, it probably should be optimized for search. But I mean, the only kind of optimization that you could and should be doing is really, I mean, not being spammy about it. Don't add like a list of like 100 keywords, because that kind of SEO doesn't work anymore. Actually, as a matter of fact, Google punishes people who try to like just flood their landing page full of keywords that don't make any sense. So just make sure that it's concise. Let me show you a good campaign of one of our friends. So once again, I'll take a look at the peanut butter page. Let's take a look at what they're saying in their meta information. Actually, I'm kind of a nerd, so I tend to look a lot at the code, at like what people are saying. So let's say I wanted to see that title. There's a little tool inside of Chrome. It's called Developer Tools. Now, this is getting kind of nerdy for you guys, but it's still fun to see. So you can see that I'll click View Developer, and then I'll click View Source, and it'll open up all this code for me. Now, I don't really have to worry about too much, because there's a whole bunch of code and I'm gonna get confused. The only thing I really want to look at is the title. So this is what they're using as their title for Google, and this is their description. Say hello to Saha's PB Go, a brand new grab and go peanut butter. Quickly sign up and start earning free peanut butter. And these guys actually have had their launch page up for about 6 months, and you can see that if I Google them, you'll see, all right, so this is their pre-launch site. Say hello to PB Go. Say hello to Saha's PB Go, a brand new grab and go peanut butter. Quickly sign up and start earning free peanut butter. So where do they add that message? Oh, shoot, you know what? I wasn't even showing my page. Let me start showing my page. I apologize, because actually I was looking at the wrong one. One sec. I have so many browser tabs open. Here we go. I really apologize about that. I'm going to show you exactly what I was doing right now real quick. How I can see that like page title information. So I'm looking at, once again at the peanut butter page. This is our exit intent. So this is all Kickoff Labs. Very cool. Use so from the Chrome tab, you'll see View, Developer, View Source. So let's say you have like some favorite pages that you've seen, and you're kind of wondering, all right, well, I'm wondering what kind of strategy that they're using for their, for SEO. Like I said, this is their title. This is what they're using in the title section. So here, and this is what they're using for the description. Say hello. And let me go ahead and Google this again so you can see what it would look like. Portuguese. Alrighty, so you can see that it says PPGo, and this is what it will look like after Google has indexed it, basically. But like I said, you probably shouldn't worry too much about optimizing for early SEO. Okay, so guest 238 wants to know if the system will know if an email is not going to be valid. Yes, actually, there is a way for you to determine whether an email address is valid or not. First off, we have several tools in place. So one of the things that we'll do, we'll go ahead and automatically check if emails have bounced or not. So if someone puts in like a blatantly fake email address, then it's not going to count as a sign up. We also have some other tools in place that you can actually use, which we call our advanced fraud prevention. So you see from the campaign drop down, I can click advanced fraud prevention, and basically what I could do, I can enable what we call campaign lead verification. This works like a double opt-in email, where people, after they sign up, they'll get a verification email. Well, they'll need to click a link, and after they click that link, they'll be verified into my campaign. Actually, they'll be admitted into the actual campaign, and I can actually set up filters as well. Let's say I was getting like a whole bunch of fake email addresses from a single IP address. I can block that IP address. I can exclude opted out emails. So these are like emails that people, just like bad emails, invalid emails, bounced emails, all that good stuff. So yes, there are several tools in place that will help protect your actual campaign. So I have about 15 minutes left, or actually about 20 minutes left, but let me go ahead and finish building this campaign with a thank you page. Let me get rid of that one. That was the About Us page. And if you have any additional questions, let me know, because actually we do have just a few more minutes. And rather than me just demoing things, I'd rather personally answer your questions right away, okay? So let me go ahead and create that thank you page, because right now this looks cool. I mean, if you saw on the PBGo page, takes me to this awesome like gamified page. And how do they do that? I mean, I want to do that too. Very easy to do. So this is my basic sign up page. What I need to do, I need to add a new landing page, a widget. And this one's going to be a thank you page. I'll scroll down. And let's go ahead and look for that cool viral competition. Thanks. So this is the updated version of our classic Harry Goes Viral. And same thing as with landing pages. Within the actual page designer, I'm going to find theme-specific options within the general tab, so I can, turn off the top bar, turn off the bottom. Lots of cool stuff. Start customizing my actual prize levels. Let's say I wanted this to have different prize levels. Alrighty, I want it to have only 3 prize levels, and let's see, the prize level is going to be 0. All right. I'm going to quickly customize it real quick. You get for signing up. Alrighty, so you see it's already automatically updated. So how do I actually connect this to my sign up page? Actually, I mean, I don't really need to go through the designs. I could change the font, and I could change all that color stuff. And once again, highly recommended. fill in the settings tab, your page title, description, Facebook share, image, all that stuff. Highly recommended. Don't skip this step, because this is what actually people are going to see when they click to share. So once I'm done with my thank you page, this is an extremely important step too. I need to click publish, because because the thank you page needs to be published in order for me to access the page. So there are two ways to actually connect this thank you page to my sign up page. I could do so directly from the page designer. So you saw from the thanks tab on the left hand side, I can actually use the built-in thank you message or use this thank you page. Or I could do it globally, like on a campaign level. So let's say I was going to add another form later on, or a bounce exit intent widget later on. I wouldn't need to like update the thank you page for those later on. Actually, I could do it globally, like I said, for my entire campaign, and I could do that from my campaign settings. So I could see the default thank you page after sign up. Currently, it says no default thank you page, but let's get the viral competition thanks. And in case I do create new widgets, I want to use this always use URL and ignore any other landing page or widget specific settings. So that's all I really needed to do. You can actually see that. Actually, let me share this page with you guys. You can see that if I sign up, I'll get automatically redirected to that cool new thank you page. Awesome. Love it. I love it. This is extremely powerful stuff that you could use for your campaigns. I guess showing you a little bit more about around the actual platforms, so you can see that we have our fully viral campaign. People can start sharing, people can start signing up. You see what it would look like once people start signing up, what leads would look like, how you can track those leads. So there's really nothing that you need to do. Everything is automatically tracked by our KickoffLabs platform. There's nothing that I need to set up other than just create the actual pages. Let me show you a couple of the cool things that KickoffLabs can do. So you saw that initial automatic reply, which is the welcome thank you email. You saw the verification email. Well, I kind of mentioned it, which is like the double opt-in email, which goes in tandem with our advanced lead prevention, which are advanced fraud prevention. I'm sorry. And we have this influencer email. Actually, the influencer email, this is great for like contests that don't have any specific goals, or just to motivate people to keep sharing. So this is an email that goes out once per day if a person has gotten someone to sign up on your campaign. Our incentive emails, these are extremely powerful. So these are emails that actually go out. Actually, I need to fill out this. The incentive emails go out. These are like goal-based emails that are sent once a person reaches a certain number of referral goals. So let's say I wanted to send a person an ebook after they get 5 people to actually refer. So I say, okay, I'll go and just manually change this 5 and outstanding. All right, you've now generated 5 conversions for us, or 5 referrals. Keep using your personal share links. And I could basically tell them, all right, so here's your prize, or here's your free stuff, basically. And I can also click to be notified. So just in case I wanted to like know exactly who's reaching those higher levels. Let's say this was like 100 or something, or like 25 or something. I can actually click to be notified. KickoffLabs also comes with built-in A/B testing. So let's say I wanted to optimize this page. I wanted to test against a different headline, for example. That's actually very easy to do. I mean, from the more drop down, first thing I would need to do is create a copy of the page, just so I can have another page to A/B test against. So I would click copy page. And once I had that copy created, all I would need to do is click start A/B test. And that's pretty much all I would need to do. KickoffLabs has smart A/B testing built in, and what that does, that actually helps you maximize your lead capture during the A/B testing. so you don't lose as many leads to bad variation. So let's say you have a variation that's really bad, that's losing by a great margin. Well, we're not going to send as many leads to that bad variation. I mean, it doesn't make sense to lose variations. Meanwhile, you're running an A/B test. So very easy to do. Seeing if there's any more questions. Checking out the new thank you page with the peanut butter is a way to get that copy link button and contest rules under the share options. Let me take a look. Let me make sure that we're on the same page. Oh, okay. Well, actually, the copy link and the contest rules, we could probably add that. Go ahead and send an email to support@kickofflabs.com, because we have had some customers kind of like suggest that they wanted to like use those other options. And actually, let me show you guys what they were talking about. I believe, yeah, because currently our I believe ours doesn't have that option right now, because that is a custom page, and we kind of like asked our customer if we could borrow it. So you're talking about the copy link and the how to claim prizes. We could probably add that. Like I said, go ahead and send an email to support@kickofflabs.com, and our design team should get a hold of that, and they could probably add that for you. I mean, not sure how complex it would be for them, but they could very likely add that for you. Righty, so just about wrapping up with my actual presentation. I mean, I'll be very honest with you. I had a script, but my secondary device conked out on me, stopped working, so my script went away. So I just pretty much just went through it completely on my own, unscripted. Hopefully this was helpful and educational and resourceful for you all. If you do have any additional questions, please send an email to support@kickofflabs.com. But since you've bared with me throughout this entire presentation, you get direct access to my you can send me an email address at izzy@kickofflabs.com. And I'll be glad to assist. You know, if you just want me to take a look at your campaign, make sure everything's set up correctly, let me know. Like I said, we love making sure that our customers succeed, and pretty much that's what we love seeing. If you have any additional questions, like I said, please send them to support@kickofflabs.com. And you all have a great day. I'll be on chat for the next few minutes just to answer any more questions along the way. Okay? Thank you very much, and have an excellent day.